Hello everybody, good evening. How's everybody doing? Hello B, how you doing? Yay, Satisfactory, yes. Hello Parker, hello Pi, hello Tobin, welcome in Tobin. And Tobin, yeah, you have to see if it pans out. If not, you try to appreciate it. Yeah, it's fantastic. When I was learning how to edit videos, I went through a lot of different pieces of software to try them all out, different free ones. And DaVinci Resolve was the only one that really genuinely felt like you get a decent experience even with the free version. You can pay to get a whole suite of features that are more geared towards a professional studio. But the free version is stupidly powerful. First Satisfactory stream. Hello Astro, how you doing? Wow, your first Satisfactory stream. There's gonna be a lot to fill you in on. Pressure is on. Pressure's sure on. I mean, do you like trains? First Satisfactory stream for Gum or just in general? I think he means total. Jobless Bum, hello. Welcome. Are you not into trains? I love trains. What are you talking about? I'm asking if you're into trains. Because I've built a lot of trains. Since the last time I streamed, I've added several train lines. Do you like trains? Feels like such a loaded question these days. True. It's like Maximus screaming, are you not entertained? Do you not like trains? Also, I figured out how the signals work. I got signals to work since last time. You need to have pairs of them, not just individual ones. Even though they've got stuff on both sides, you need to have pairs of them. Considering the fact that they will not work unless they're in a pair, I don't understand why you can even place them individually. Why not make it so you can only place them in a pair, you know? But whatever. I've got them working. So, like, this train is just waiting. These two trains go to this station, obviously. I Like Trains has been forever tainted by those stupid ASDF videos. Hello, Shoto. How are you? Lovely to see you. This game is really pretty. Maybe playing Abiotic Factor for the last several months has made me think all games should look like 1997. This game's gorgeous. Utterly gorgeous. But yeah, I got signals working. It was literally as simple as just pairing the signals. Like, that now creates... That's one section, that's another section, and in there is another section. Like, super easy. And there goes one of my oil trains. So, yes. Before we really get started, there's one little thing I need to do in OBS real quick. But I've been building a lot more infrastructure. Such is my way with this game. Honk. Now, which one is it that I want? It's that one. Yes. Okay. Need to copy that. Copy. And then paste it. Put that down there. Turn it off for now. How does your brain not look at that and explode at this? Because I've put it together piecemeal, so I know what I'm doing. First time ever seeing this game ever. I love this game. I adore this game so much. But yes, bear with. Bear with. What to do? Yeah. You apparently own it? Fantastic. We can play it sometime. I can teach you. Do not play it, Asher, it'll consume you. Yes, it is a life ruiner. It is definitely a life ruiner. How you doing, Garden? Welcome in. Oh yeah, so the trains that stop at this station, well, the train, I should say, I looped the track around this outcropping. Yeah, I just need to do something real quick. Okay, now. Has that removed the fan noise? Hello, Amy. How you doing? Sure, what I could do is just watch the stream myself, and then I would know, wouldn't I? Joke's on you, I'm into that. Yeah. It will consume you. I think that did it, actually. I think that got rid of the fan noise. Excellent. Good, 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 good. That was an easy fix. Oh, Gum, you haven't played it, so I can't speak to the quality, but if you're not against gacha games on principle, apparently Arknight's Enfield has a surprisingly in-depth factory building facet to its gameplay. I am not a big fan of gacha games. However, Factory... Hey, Chelly. Chelly, what was that game you guys were doing earlier? I was lurking in both yours and Kaiser's streams. Oh yeah, this train picks up both computers from here and whatever it was I was building over there. Headliners! What the heck was that? I wasn't able to fully focus on what you guys were doing. I have no idea what the hell was going on. All I know is Kaiser lost his camera or something. Yeah, as you can see, I've been doing quite a bit here. Hey Kaiser, how are you, man? I was hanging out in your guys' streams earlier. So this factory, right? This factory produces these things. Well, they automated wiring, and the automated wiring goes into this carriage, and the computers go into that carriage. It's great that apparently your character is a ghost, because otherwise they would have lost their heads several times. Shoto, I need more context about that, please. I need more context. Ah, good, 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 good. We have a lot of automated wiring. So that could just go off and do its thing. So, as you can see the top right there, yeah, they are visible, good. Oh, also, there's a couple of new redeems in the rewards thing, if anyone wants to go check those out. A couple of new redeems. You play as a journalist trying to take photos during an alien invasion to get money from the best photo. Literally watch your camera clip through some solid metal and stone while riding a train at high speed at least 3 times. Oh, that's because the camera was outside the train. Yeah. Yeah, my character was inside the train. The camera was on top of the train, so it's fine. The only redeem we need is fuse. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, I was in the train. Yeah. If I'd been on the train, I would have collided with that platform and fallen off. No, you can ride the trains, but no, I was inside that particular train. But yes, for Phase 3, we need versatile framework, we need the engines, and we need the adaptive control units, all of which, as you can see, I've now finished making and have supplied to the elevator. I'm about to go activate the elevator. Before I do, this was the last thing I needed to build, which was to make the engines. And I already had those 2 materials there. That's basically what this entire factory was built to make. Oh no! Oh crap, I don't have my camera behind this one. Oh no. Whoops. Oh, what? No. No, oh dear. So my camera should be behind those, like that. There we go. There we go, whoops. The game wasn't just aliens, just a bunch of creatures, but the point of the game was to take the best photo to make the headlines. Okay. Also, Kaiser started a cult. Yes, yeah, you mentioned. Not a cult? Shelley said you'd say that. If not cult, then why cult-shaped? Is this one of those games where you start off with like a rock and a stick as your only tool, so this represents 2,000 hours of progress? This represents 400 hours of progress. But yes, basically that is it. Yeah. So, yes, these ones here. This entire tower that we're standing on, its entire purpose is making these, and making these, and making something else. Making that stuff, and making those things. That just flew past there. If anything goes wrong, you just blame Kaiser, spread the word. I've heard, but, you know, I don't want to bully him right now. Just a support group for your spiritual needs. So, that was my first coal-fire power plant, which is still running. It just does not provide very much power anymore. That over there is the current power plant. Astro, I'll give you a proper tour, actually. This is all making copper wire and copper cable. Copper ingots being made there. Don't ask, just join. Kaiser, mate, you any kind of cult you set up, you know I'll join. Oh, we're getting raided. Hello, Drop Bears. Hello, Piffle. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Dinglefish TV. Welcome in. Lovely username. That's amazing. But yes, so Astro, when you start the game, you have got this scanner, and all the scanner can find is, I think, iron ore, copper ore, and limestone. That's it. So you need to find iron ore, and you gather some iron ore, and you use the iron ore to make mining machines, and then you make furnaces, and then smelters, whatever they are, and then you smelt the iron ingots, and you build from there, as is common with this kind of game. Hi, Piffle. Thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? So I don't know if I have any mods in chat. Oh, hello. Oh, Digglefish. Thank you very much for the follow. I hear whoever smelter Delta. Ha. Actually, I've got something for that. This was where I originally started this particular save. Oh yeah, I do have one mod here. Thank you, Kaiser, for shouting out Piffle. And Kaiser, if you wouldn't mind shouting out yourself and also Chelly, please, that'd be amazing. Yeah, and then I built this tower. Totally unnecessary, but I just felt like it. I just felt like it. Oh, the elevator's here, nice. So as you can see, as we fly past it all, this is different floors of materials being constructed and moved about, and elevators and conveyor belts. And then this is the garage, which is currently empty. I should build something in here. I should build a truck. Does the truck fit? Oh, it does! Oh, I built it the right size. Happy days. And this is the spot for the Explorer, which is currently somewhere. I left it out and about somewhere. And this one can be for a regular tractor. Actually, we'll put 2 tractors in this one. Why not? There we go. And then this one can be for the Cybertruck. Yes. A mock version of the Cybertruck is in this game to make fun of the real Cybertruck. So over here, I'm in the process of cleaning up old stuff, so I'll get rid of those eventually once I put the power lines in. Here is the coal-fired power plant. So water, coal, burns, power. Yeah, makes sense, right? There's some water pumps. The water pumps are sending the water into the wetworks down here. Quite pleased with how this place turned out. All the coal comes from a couple of coal mines over there. The rest of the water needed is from this side. I love the stuff I've built here. Hello, Tech. How you doing? And yep, so there's our power lines. There's all kinds of stuff. Gosh, I really don't even know where to start now. I've built so much stuff on this map. I do not know where to start, Astro. I just don't. Also, I don't know why I'm walking. I've put transportation everywhere. Is this train on the way? It should be. That train is. So that one's taking steel ingots over there to be used up there. Oh, here comes the train. Cool, we'll ride this train. Bloop. There we go. So Shadow, I'm now in this train, not riding it. I found this little cave down here, which the train just fits through. Just. So of course I had to make a train line through the tunnel. Sorry you were late? You're not late. You're here. You are precisely where you need to be. This place is the steel foundry. Oh, and Astro. All of the building is entirely unnecessary. All you need to do is the machines and the conveyor belts and the power and everything. All this stuff is just aesthetic. And it's unnecessary, but I wanted to do it. So, coal, iron ore, possibly the other way around. Oh yeah, that's coal. So coal, iron ore. These 2 stations are where all the coal arrives. Gosh, it's a bit of a mess in here. It's a bit of a mess. Trains going through tunnels is a requirement. Exactly, Shoto. That's why I'm specifically building tunnels for several of my trains to go through. Unnecessary is not my vocabulary for buildy crafty games. Exactly. Thank you. You guys get it. You guys get it. So here's the power plant. Like, the major power plant that is supplying, I think, 50,000 megawatts of power it is. I finally got around to setting up that redeem so that the frame changes, and that brings me great joy. Very happy though, as yesterday I got to see an orchestral performance in tribute to Fleetwood Mac's. Been a nice day in Glasgow. Got a Delish Wagamama dinner. Ooh, what's that? Is that like a burger place? Yeah, this is the main power plant. Hey, I'm back. Have stream on my laptop but chat on phone so I can still watch while being able to type easily. Hello, Parker. Welcome back. Now, this is the power plant. I finally got all the kinks worked out for the... Oh, yeah, that's full. Good. I finally got the kinks worked out for the supply of fuel to this place. Grabbed a snack. Ooh, good choice. What did you get as a snack? Liquid Mac feels like a missed opportunity for a McDonald's collaboration. Yes. Did I leave the Explorer here? No. Some naughty barbecue chips. Hey, there's nothing naughty about it. They're delicious. This is where all the fuel arrives, by train. Oh, ignore that graphical glitch. All the fuel arrives here. Here is another tunnel that I built for the train. Where is this train? This is actually the train I need to catch. Ah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll take the tube. We'll take the tube. Down there is a garage where I can drive an Explorer in if I wish to. So I've tried to make the entire factory walkable, easy to get around without my backpack, that sort of thing. Wagamama is British-Japanese fast food chain. Okay, it's really good. Just not compared to not just compared to fast food. Okay, cool. Nice. Love me some Japanese food. We had some the other night. We got takoyaki. Whoa, that's my new favorite from Japanese restaurants. Takoyaki. Pew. That place is a cement factory that we're whizzing past at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Here's our headquarters, which is where I currently need to be. Okay. Can I give you a tip for your factory? You're a gyoza girly? Oh, I love gyoza. Or fried or steamed. Either way. Looks much more high-tech down this end. Yeah, it is. Javding, I can, but what specifically do you need tips on? Because there's so much in this game. And here we go. I have been sitting on phase 3 for, I don't know, 6 months at this point, because I've been doing so much building and so much fancy stuff.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself.
I forgot I get drones.
Even a monkey could understand it.
And the hover pack.
Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about
Yes.
Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput?
Oh, I've spent a lot of time on pipe throughput.
Because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Biff! I should have done this at night so it's easier to see the place. Oh, that's right, they clear the clouds, so never mind.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results. But we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here.
Yeah,
so
thanks,
be sure
Ada.
to take on phase 4
Thanks.
with efficiency and competence.
Thanks, Ada. That's cool. That's cool. The next part of the station is built. I need about 96 water pumps. I really don't know how to make it cleanly. Congrats on phase 4, by the way. Thank you. 96 water pumps. Game tip number 1, get Gum to do it. That's fair. Sent photos from Wagamum in the Discord. Oh, thank you. Guessing this is not your first playthrough. This is not my first playthrough. I have gotten this far before, but this is now officially as far as I have gotten before. This is officially as far as I've gotten. 96 water pumps. I'm guessing you're needing that for nuclear? There is an ad break starting, so we'll go over that when we come back. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. That should be everybody back from ads now, I think. But yes, Javding, do you have a location picked out for where you want to put the pumps? Because there's some really nice ways you can lay them out that are very neat. And you need 96 of them. That's mental. Where do I want to go? There. Thump. We need to get to the tower. Because I need to visit the hub. I really need to move the hub to here. But I still haven't. How's your day been, Garden? What you been up to? And thump. By the way, yesterday before I what? Why are my messages sending? I don't know. Are you pressing send? It's usually how it happens. Okay, bauxite refining. Yes, for aluminium. Not happy about this, but hey, hover pack. It's time. It's time for the hover pack. And Mark V belts. Oh, but those require aluminium sheets. And that requires aluminium stuff. Control system. Oh, so that's how you get the blender. Okay. And then in tier 8. Yeah. Tier 8 is where we get the drones and the drone ports. Okay. And that's also nuclear power. Got it. I'm good. Got back from game night, played cards and trivia, and it was very nice. Excellent. What is cards and trivia? Is that the name of the game that you played, or you played card games and you played some trivia games? So this is how we get nuclear power. Advanced aluminium production. Okay. Leading edge production. Mark III miners. Oof. Okay, that's gonna really push things. Particle accelerator. The last time I got this far, I unlocked a couple of things from tier 7, and I unlocked aeronautical engineering from tier 8. I had the most rudimentary of basic aluminium stuff going. That was it. Enough to unlock these. And then I stopped playing because I knew 1.0 was on the horizon. So this is now officially as far as I've ever been. Sending without me wanting them to. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I should actually have everything I need to do this immediately. So what's that? That's rubber. And that's heavy modular frames. We got rubber in storage, don't we? Yeah, we do. Good. Right. Yeah, okay. So that's the rubber. That is the rubber requirement. Can I put those into there? No, that's fine. Rubber can go back into void storage. We played some Rummy. Oh, I haven't played Rummy in ages. And the other was pop culture trivia through the decades because my grandparents were frustrated. They didn't understand the more modern ones. They weren't much better at this one either. Oh. By the way, yesterday before I left for Glasgow, I received a box containing a giant strip of black and white film negatives. Your negatives, very nice. They said they would arrive on Monday, but I'm not complaining. Cool. Currently have the giant strip of negatives hanging up in my room. Scan them soon. Very nice. Very, very nice. What else I need? Heavy modular frames, which we have a lot of now, which is good. Where are they? Okay. We'll do it this way then. I need 100. Cool, that's easy. Need more computers and more motors. Motors are just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Katrin Swift. Hello, Katrin. You missed this game? Well, you know it still exists. You could play it. You could play it right now. Or did you burn yourself out on it? That's quite easy to do with games like this. And I need computers. I've got computers in storage. Computer. Okay. Push the menacing big red button. Away we go.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
I love how passive-aggressive and sarcastic she is in all of her lines. It's like, you're clearly capable of this. However, if you don't do it, don't worry, somebody else will. Probably. Don't have a lot of time like you used to. Ah, I understand that. I understand that. Okay, hoverpack. Oh, hoverpack needs that too. However, I'm pretty sure I've got some. Because I found some just laying around. Aluminium sheet. We'll grab those. Because I'd really, really like to get the hoverpack. Oh, right. I've got to wait for it to come back. Now that I have a new roll of film to shoot with, once I've used that, I'll send that one off to the lab. Very good. She's literally you, Garden. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in those yet to do. I don't have enough of these. And the power slug stuff requires things I don't have yet. Okay. Very good. Might as well pop this. These there. Yeah, good. That. Oh, good. I've got enough black powder in storage. Excellent. That can go back into storage. Cool. Right. I'm now into uncharted territory. I'm now into the next phase. So. Geyser, crude oil, and bauxite. That's what we're looking for. Might have a friend over today and your Blaha will be arriving. Nice. I know that's not how it's pronounced. I can't remember the correct pronunciation, and Blaha just sounds funny. Ooh, is there no bauxite nearby here? Oh, no. Oh. There. It's up there? Ugh. Okay. Cool. There's also... I'm pretty sure there's a big deposit of bauxite just here. Hey, Lazy! How you doing? How was your stream? Unless you're still streaming. But yeah, I think there's a big supply of bauxite here. That's in the pink forest. I really don't want to be doing stuff there. Because it's A, full of spiders, and B, full of trees. There's that one. That one's pretty much exposed. I died, so you know so-so. What do you mean you died? In the game? Or did stream die? Are those really my best options for bauxite? Surely not. Any bauxite over here? No. That's unfortunate. Last time I played this was probably 4 years ago. Guess a lot of new things added. Yeah, from 4 years ago, yes, there's a lot of new stuff now. Stream died, doing my best with a bad connection. Ah, dude, is that still going on? Planning to go to another orchestral performance by the same band soon. We're planning on seeing the band play Hans Zimmerman. Oh, Hans Zimmer, right? Look, tech as words. As typos go, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I've got to learn how to do aluminium processing, so the bauxite really is the next thing to do. Can I make... No, not yet. What does the bauxite stuff need? I think it's just a miner, as usual, to mine it, and then it goes into a refinery, I think? I think it goes into a refinery? Yeah, there it is. Alumina solution and aluminium scrap. So, how do we make aluminium ingots? We need aluminium scrap and silica. Ugh. Or, alternately... No, I don't have the alternate recipe for that. So that's it. It has to be silica and aluminium scrap. Didn't find aluminium that bad. Let's give it a go, B. Let's give it a go. Are there new enemies? No, I don't think so. Actually, as of 4 years ago, there's enemy variants now. Each biome has a specific variant of the same 3 hostile creatures. Yeah, the spiders are the same in every biome. There's little spiders and big spiders. But the spitters and the chargers... The spitters have the most variants, and the chargers have a couple of variants. Okay, because we need aluminium ingots to do anything, and for that we need scrap. So to make scrap... Oh, okay. So, bottom step, basic step, we need bauxite and water to make alumina solution and silica. Oh, it produces silica. Okay. My cat Cookie has decided to watch you as well. Hi, Cookie. And so that will produce alumina solution and silica. So then we take the alumina solution and combine it with coal to make scrap and water. Ah. Okay. Then we take the scrap and silica and make ingots. And then from the ingots we can do whatever else it is we need. Make ingots straight into casings and ingots plus copper ingots to make sheets. Okay. I'm guessing you're playing it alone? I am, yeah. I am. I have played this multiplayer with friends before, but this specific world is a single-player world, just because it's my stream save. It's my stream save, and I'm just kind of building it up over time, and... Right, so... How much bauxite do we need? And this is in a refinery. Hang on. Alumina. So that's done in a refinery. That's done in a refinery. That's done in a foundry or crafting bench. Okay, so foundry specifically. Okay. Assembler, constructor. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna jump off, cook steak. Have a good one, Astro. Thanks for sticking around, man. So, refinery, foundry. Well, I guess the question becomes, I think the Alumina solution and the Alumina scrap, I could set up a facility and then just gather bauxite in various locations and bring it all to that facility. It's basically what I've been doing for everything else. So, all right. We're leaning on the math machine again. That's not what I wanted. I want this. Cool. So glad I set up a button for that. Right, so. Move all that stuff. That can go over there. This is now complete, so that can go. Hello, cat. I love it. Nobody else noticed that one was there. Also being signed up to work in a studio where I'll be taught how to develop film by hand. Ooh, I've done that. I've done that, Tech. My, long time ago, my dad and his brother had a company in the 80s and 90s where they did photo developing on a commercial scale, and they also did hand retouching of photos in a darkroom. It was incredible. But the machines for doing the commercial grade developing of film, just incredible. It was just like bath after bath after bath after bath of different chemicals. And you'd watch the machine like dunk the film in one and then lift it and then dunk it in the next and then lift it all the way along the chain, and then at the end it would just spit out the developed photos. It was really cool. But what am I doing? Alumina. So, bauxite. So, bauxite to Alumina solution. So, we're going to need water. Then, that goes to Alumina scrap. And that can go somewhere else. That can go to alumina ingot. Yep. Darkroom film photo processing is a fascinating process. It really is. Very useful, as I won't have to pay for the developing of my film. All the chemicals will be in the studio. Nice. Like how methodical you are. My approach is entirely slapdash. My approach used to be slapdash, B. It used to be. But I try being the operative word, I try to be methodical now. So that's going to be this. Then we're going to get our scrap and water, which I guess we could put that back into it, maybe? Like there? Okay. And then that will spit out the ingots. Aluminium rod? No. Let's go with a storage container for now. That's fine. Doo-woo, hello, welcome. How you doing? Okay, so if we're saying... Why is it all showing 0? Let's go... We had 100 water. One machine there. Oh, it's not liking something in this setup. It's not liking something here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Yeah. Something in this setup, it's really not liking. So it won't tell me what the output's going to be. What's the planner you're using? This is called Satisfactory Modeler, and it's on Steam. Possibly not enough silica. So if we just say silica... And let's say we've got 2 machines worth. Okay, there we go. That's filled it in. I'm back. Sorry, I was on a call. What I miss? I don't know. I don't know. I'm figuring out what to do for aluminium processing, which is the next thing I need to learn. It's the next thing I need to do. So it's going to be... No. Move that there. And that there. So it's going to be bauxite and water into a refinery. The refinery is going to spit out alumina solution, which combined with coal will give us... Actually, will that do this? It will now. Okay, good. That spits out water and aluminium scrap. Aluminium scrap and silica will then give us our aluminium ingots. Okay. Okay. Well, this is all going to depend on how much bauxite we can get, realistically. So...
Incoming!
We're getting another raid! Oh, I love it. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, Duwu. What were you playing? Were you streaming this, or were you streaming something else? Okay, yeah, our bauxite's there. There. Uh-oh. Something noticing me? No. Good. Why am I going on foot? I've set up transportation. Why am I going on foot? Should be a rather large facility over here. With train lines and etc. You're streaming this, probably my favourite game of all time. Nice. I love this game. I love this game. Whoops. Don't die. Cool. Have to go out soon. Shame I missed the start of the aluminium. Oh, I'm sorry, B. Well, look, it'll all be here on YouTube as a VOD. So you could definitely Where's the thing? Where's my thing? There's my thing. So you can definitely come catch it later if you want to, or next time next time I stream, you know, I can catch you up on it. Okay, so this is still working fine. Yeah, this is still full. Yeah, it is good. Good. Catch up later, going shopping with the mumster. Oh, nice. Lovely. Okay. So, I think I need to figure out first where I want to build the aluminium facility. That will then determine, because then I can set up a station for each of these and bring the bauxite to the facility. There's also bauxite here somewhere. What's with the train stations being named after real places? The game automatically, it just has a list of names to give train stations and it just gives them to them. I can rename them. I just haven't renamed them all. We haven't really built anything down here. I could make a big facility here specifically for making aluminium and aluminium products, and then bring all the bauxite to it. Because I have got quite a lot built here, and a bit built here, and a little bit built here. So maybe it is time to spread out a bit and start in a completely fresh area. Because also, that's just a big open field of grass, so there's no trees to cut down. Well, not many anyway. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we are traveling that way. Right there. This is just to help me find the spot. Not that I really need that. Okay. So that's like that way. Oh, there goes another train. Love it. I've set up so many trains now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dying. Radiation. Ooh, okay. Okay. Gotta try to not irradiate myself. Is that Caterium? It is. That can stay there. Looks like a great direction to aim a hypertube cannon. B, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But since you're heading out, there's no point in me doing it now, right? I'll do it the next time you're able to make it to stream. Jorf. Hello, Jorf. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? It's alright. B, for you, next time I stream this and you're able to make it, I will build a hypertube cannon from the roof of the headquarters to wherever the aluminium processing ends up being. How about that? I will hold off on doing it until then. I do need to make a hypertube network down to where our compacted coal is being produced. I'm the best. Oh, no, you're the best. You guys are all the best. You come along to my streams and you have fun, you hang out and you chat with me. It's great. Ah, river. Nice. Oh, can I sneakily grab this? Nope. No, I can't. Oh my god. Leaving. I hate the giant spiders. Just the fact that they jump really high and really far. Hate them. Okay, there we go. Untouched wilderness. Well, not untouched. There's a, there's a train line way over there. Are you kidding? Go! Rude. Yeah, goodbye, spider. Okay. Yeah, we've got nice... I love how my infrastructure shows up at that distance, but that whole area is just covered in trees. You liked the spider? That's why I didn't kill it. Garden, just for you. That made you jump? That made me jump too. In my very first ever playthrough of this game, down here is where I built my first coal power plant, because there's a coal node like there-ish, and there's water there. So I just built my coal power plant here. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a good spot. This is the starting area, like the quote-unquote easy starting area. Because when you start a save of this game, you can pick where you want to actually start. And each starting location has different amounts of certain materials, making them harder or easier. This is the easy start area. There's very few hostile creatures. There's a lot of iron, like right there. I think they've even increased it. Originally, this was only 3 nodes of iron. Now it's 4 nodes of iron. There's, there's limestone right there. There's copper sort of over there-ish. There's coal over there-ish. There's water there. There's also, what are those? I think those are iron as well. So, what do you mean? Oh, So this is the quote-unquote easy starting area. Can I have your... Move, please, move. Oh, there. Thank you. So I think this beautiful, untouched meadow will be the perfect place to build an aluminium processing facility. Especially because we've got water there and we need water. How much aluminium is in here? Also, that can now go. I'm fairly confident it's only going to ping here. I think that's the only alumina bauxite. Yeah, there it is. Pure rarity as well. Purity. Ooh. Some there too. Okay, so there's a fair bit, but it's all in the pink forest. Interesting. I kind of assumed there would be some elsewhere on the map, but it looks like it's only in the pink forest on that plateau up there. Also, hello Mojo Jojo. I'm so sorry I missed your message before. I've been very focused on Hello Sam. I've been very focused on finding this bauxite. Yeah. Okay. So, in that case... Holy crap, we're getting another raid. Sorry you're late. No need to apologize, Sam. You're here now. How you doing? How's your day been? And hello, Kixie. Welcome in, man. Thank you for the raid. Why are those out of line? It don't matter. Hey, Gummy, how's it going, dude? It's going well. It's going well, man. How are you? I've had a lovely day today, and the stream is just capping that off. How was your stream? Did you get the Cupie finished? This could be a good spot right here, actually. This is a relatively flat area. You need room for the trains, but we can always make room for trains. What we got a pure, a normal, a pure. There's a lot of pure bauxite on this map. My day's been good. Work was brutal, but I got tomorrow off, so thankful for that. Nice. I have to work tomorrow. Such is life. But, you know, I'll be working from home, so it's not that bad. Going okay, thanks. Made some decent progress on the toy. We'll give it a look over after I've had some dinner. Hopefully I can give it a coat of fixative and assemble it. Yes. Go, dude, go. You must be close to having it done. Alright, okay. This is probably going to be a facility that I build and then tear down and then rebuild because I don't really know how to set this up very well. Speaking of trains, a train joke. How do locomotives know where they're going? How? Exhibition opens on the 7th, so got to get it done either way. Yes, dude, yeah. Love to be able to work from home at some point, that's the dream. Oh, it's so good. Pajamas, kitchen right there, peace and quiet, cat, food, snacks. Lots of training. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So assuming, well, actually, let's just go like 10, for argument's sake. No, 20. Plan ahead. Plan for the future. I'm going to have 20 smelters, foundries, 20 foundries making aluminium ingots. This shows me everything else that I'm going to need. That's going to be raw quartz. Now, why did you do that? Go away. There we go. Which is going to give me 1,200 aluminium ingots per minute. That's pretty good. That gives me a very good indication of what else I need. So we're going to need 600 coal, we're going to need 10 water pumps. That's not bad because we will have water feeding back in from there, which will help. We're going to need 1,200 bauxite. I think that's super easy. 600 quartz, also very easy to do. 27 machines making silica. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So at its heart, we will need 10 refineries and then 5 refineries. So 15 refineries all up at its heart. Okay. Oh, look at you guys go with the stream streaks. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Snacks and cat never losing. Exactly. How to train sneeze? Choo-choo. That's terrible and I love it. The double streak. Ooh, the highly lauded double streak. There's going to be a lot more bauxite than that because there's so many pure nodes. If the bauxite nodes work the same as others, a pure node could be producing 600 per minute. And there's so many of them. Guess you could say that joke was off the rails. You could say that. You could. You could say that. Especially with the Mark III miner, which I can now build. That's saying Mark 1, but, you know, with a Mark III miner, I get 600. Easy peasy. Also, Kix. You should check out the redeems. I've got a couple of new redeems. One of them in particular I think you might like. Yeah, honestly, this isn't going to be too bad. I'm procrastinating because it's going to take a lot of time to set it up, but it's not that bad. Yeah, 10 pumps. This is definitely not enough space for 10 pumps, though. So... That's the one, Kixie. That's the one. There is water over here. That was one of those things that when I was getting Felix to make me the normal frame for my camera, yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll easily get the water pumps we need from here. Even does the drool on the camera. Yeah, it does, yeah. When I was getting Felix to do the frame for me, I was saying to him, like, wouldn't it be funny if there was one where it looked like it was Derpcat's mouth? And that just triggered something in Felix, and he came back like half an hour later going, so I made something and it's really cursed. It's like, well, obviously I have to use that. And I've been meaning for ages to put it into place in that exact way. You missed me. Okay, so this will be the place. 10 refineries and then 5 refineries. 10 refineries, the first point, yeah? Yeah, so the very first part of the chain, we're going to have the bauxite and the water, but the first part of the facility is going to be the 10 refineries making the solution and the silica. The fact that we're basically making our own silica is going to help a lot with the requirement for silica, and the same for the water, which is great. Okay, so 0.1, 10 of these. How much are we getting into them? 1,200. Say we divide that by 3. Actually, no, I can make the better belts now. What do these need? Ah, no, I can't make the better belts yet. So 480. So with it being 1,200. 1,200 divided by 480. 2.5 rows. 2.5 rows. Let's say we just did 400? 3. Yeah. We need 10. What? I'm so bad at maths. 1,200 divided by 10 machines is 120 each. I'm just going to put them in rows of 3. Gotta go. Catch you later. Catch the rest of the stream later. No worries, B. Have a good day. Facility for silica could be a tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast. Facility for silica. 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 Nearly lost it. I should get some food in me. I'll lurk for now. Hopefully make it back after. Have a very satisfying factory. Thanks, Kix. Have a good one, man. Yeah, 2.5. I reckon if I just do 3 belts, each carrying 400, we do 4, no, it has to be 3 each. So 3, 3, 3, and 1, so it'd have to be 4 belts. No, get rid of that. Oh, could support 4, so I could do 4, 4, and 2. I've probably done this wrong, but let's just work on that assumption that it's correct. So, 4, 4, and 2. I'll have them all sort of going that way. The inputs... Do I want to have them facing in? Or just straight along the back and have them all go that way? Why am I talking to a shrub? Could have them all there, not that way. Or I have them all facing. I think that, and that all facing that way. Yes. Okay. Building. Oh, I don't want it facing that way. I want it that way. Oh, that could go that way. Could go that way, actually. Well, we need enough room for the train stations, for the water, and for the... No, the water's not going to need a train station, just the bauxite. The water will come over land. So we just need enough room for the train station. And multiple trains. Just going to have multiple trains bringing in bauxite. Should I have multiple train stations so that we can get in a very high volume of bauxite very quickly? Or just have them all use the one station? Because I doubt we're going to be very long distances. I doubt there will be many trains here at the same time just due to the distance they're going to have to travel. Right, let's assume one train station. But it's going to be one train station that needs to accommodate, say, 4 carriages. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not quite high enough. Let's put another layer on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be the train station. Right there and there. So we start from point 1 and we figure it out from there. Love the cute bat-faced cam border. It's meant to be Derpcat. It's meant to be Derpcat biting the camera or trying to eat it. There. So this is going to be a bauxite station. If anyone has a good name for the station, because we're out of actual names and the game is just assigning numbers to them now, the station is for bauxite and aluminium. If anyone has any ideas for that, I am all ears. 1, 2, 3. No, it needs to be bigger. Box-a-million station. Spelt like that as well. Alright. We'll go with that. Bal. Ooh. We'll put a pin in that. I'll use Bal for one of the bauxite collection stations. Box-a-million station is actually crazy good. Set. Box-a-million. There we go. Box-a-million. Box-a-million. Done. How is it already consuming 200 megawatts? Oh, max potential, right. Yeah. Max potential. Okay. Ooh. Hang on. We need to move. We need to move it. Cool. That one goes away. Put this here. How about Brighton? We definitely need a Brighton, actually. That's a really good station name. We need a Brighton station. Okay. This is where the bauxite will arrive. Stoke-on-Trent. That's a classic British train station name. Then we need 4, 4, and 2 with room to expand, because we are going to need more later, very likely. Actually from Brighton? Oh, nice. Let's just collect all these, because these are going to be hidden under concrete anyway, so they may as well be put to use. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum. Sad? Why sad? They will be turned into fuel for my jetpack. they will live on briefly, and then will live on in the atmosphere. Okay, then we're going to need space for the receiving area for the goods. So, for the time being, just make that like there. Sadly, I now live on the other side of the UK. Did you like Brighton? I've never been. I don't know what it's like. Okay, we'll bring this over here to like here-ish. Garden, look away for a moment. Oh, never mind, don't have any fuel. Okay, now look away. I am letting it grow. I'm letting the factory grow. That's my job here. So yeah, we have an ad break coming up very briefly. Brighton was very nice in the summer. Brighton Beach is beautiful and there are some great pubs and restaurants in the area. Okay. I'm convinced Garden is actually just the Lorax behind the screen. Maybe. Maybe. Hope your sleep is disrupted by the cries of 1,000 forest nymphs plaguing you with the might of Trojans. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I deserve that. These refineries. Have the input at the back. Yeah. That'll do. So, one. This is to make Alumina solution. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess just 4. I'd still prefer this over stepping on 1 by 1 Lego brick barefoot in the middle of the night. Oh! Hello, Pi. Again. How are you, man? Okay, so that's not really enough space, so let's bring that forward a bit more. Yeah, that gives enough space for the outputs to be dealt with, and the inputs for these to be dealt with. Okay, good. Yes. Not alone in these thoughts. Of course not. Of course you're not alone. Nobody wants to step on Lego. Unless I have all the alts, just like aluminium process. Me too. However, I've worked out what I'm going to do with it. So, okay, all right. This is what we're doing with it. This is what we're doing with it, right? Bauxite. Go away, you. Go away. Okay. We're going to have our bauxite and water. First processing, solution. Second processing, scrap with coal. The water from that will go back into there. Silica here with the scrap into there to produce the ingots, and we just need extra silica. Just recycle the water. I am going to recycle the water. It's not enough, but I will be recycling it. It was at one point, not sure if it's still open, a toy store in Ohio somewhere with Lego brick firewalk. Oh. Oh, that's unpleasant. That's deeply unpleasant. So, oh, you know what? The maximum... And you'd say that's never going to work. What, the recycling of the water? Why not? Why is that not going to work? Oh no, please tell me. Right, so... Yeah, we can only do a maximum of 5 of these anyway, because the output of the Alumina solution, 5 by 120 is 600, yeah, and that's the maximum capacity of one pipe. Anyway, break time, I'll be back. Hello, everybody. Oh, did we get another raid? Quinn, hello. Thank you for the raid, mate. Hang on, let me see if I've missed anything. Why can't Gum pour 12 litres of water into a recycling bin? I would rather do the real thing. I don't know. I think the Lego one might be slightly safer, maybe? Kind of? Kia ora. Kia ora, Quinn. Here comes another. Oh, hello, construction. Someone should give RestreamBot a gifty so y'all could use it. You just have to know the emotes names. Good luck. Yeah. Incoming! Holy crap balls. Holy crap balls. Hello. Hello, Raiders. 37. 37 people. Hello. Thanks very much for the raid. I assume, going by your username, that you were streaming this. Welcome in, everybody. Streaming Satisfactory, yes. Nice. 3 raids in 1 stream. This is actually the 4th raid tonight, Tech. That's just blowing me away. Absolutely blowing me away. Now, Pi, you were saying before that it never works out that way. I'm assuming you're meaning because getting the water that this process is going to produce back into these while also having water coming in is never going to be that simple. And we are going to reach a situation where the whole system backs up because fluid dynamics in this game are kind of like you are at the mercy of them doing what you want them to do. But I have a plan. I have a plan. Now, welcome in, construction. Welcome in. Tell me about yourself. Whereabouts are you from? Okay, so if that's going to be like that. Alright, so how much space is there between these? It's like there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Northern California, been playing Satisfactory about 3,000 hours total. About 1,100 in my current playthrough. Nice. That's a good effort. That's a good effort. This save file has about 450 hours, I think. And I'm just now getting to aluminium processing. Okay, so bauxite in, distributed to these. That's the easy part. What if I just expand this already? Let me just expand this straight away. I do them in rows of 4. Do 4 rows of 4. It's 12 total. Kenny, hello. How you doing, man? So let's just say, for argument's sake, that we're going to do 12 of these. Okay, that brings that to a round number, and it brings the others to all of them to round numbers as well. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 4 rows of 4, because then we're much less likely to have backing up in the system. How goes the industrialization? It goes quite well. It goes quite well. We've completed phase 3. That's done. And now I'm getting ready for bauxite and aluminium and all that lovely stuff. I have it planned. Deuteroni is Kenny? Okay, I was lost for a minute. I thought my Twitch was broken. No. Yeah, he's Kenny. Yeah, sorry. I know him as Kenny, and any attempt to pronounce Il Deuteroni got it that time. For some reason I struggle with it sometimes. No idea why. No idea why. So that's just where we are. Yes, he is him. Yes. You figure it all out eventually. You will. Most people who are regulars, I'll use their screen name, but also you'll see someone who goes by the screen name of Farty. I know them as I Like Pie, or I Lie Pie, so I just call him Pie. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck with the stream. I've got to run. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. I'll check you out after I'm done streaming. But thank you. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Twitch is cat. Yeah. And yes, yeah, Nameless One used to be Tech Ultimate, so I call him Tech, because I've just always known him as Tech. Here we go. Tech doing tech things. Exactly. These are all the right way round. They are excellent. Oh. Yeah. So that's gonna be easy. That'll all fit on one belt. Those will fit in one pipe. This is gonna be the tricky bit, actually. This is gonna be the tricky bit, because like, to get all that into those... Well, we're not getting all of it, are we? We're getting that. 4 rows into those. Ooh, okay, yeah. 1440 divided by 4. $360 each. Okay. And then that's going into... Okay. Can you elaborate? No. Hey, Drop Bear, how you doing? Oh, and Kenny on a 5-stream streak. Yeah, because this is a problem. This is a problem, right? Because we're going into... You can't... 6 divided by 4 is 1.5. So... Oh, this is gonna be such a mess. This is so messy. See, the maths is all fine until you start dealing with the bottlenecks of the pipes and the belts. Howdy, boss man. Hello. Because this looks super simple. Easy peasy. Just hook those up to those, hook that up to that, hook that up to those, etc., etc. But it's not that simple. But okay, if I set those up. It's 1440 by 2. Yeah, so okay, by 3. Could do 2 rows of 3. I could have all the fluid, all the silica solution, not silica solution? Alumina solution from all 4 of these rows, right? Have it flow into 4 tanks, and then those tanks empty into 1 pipe that breaks into 3 pipes. That's gonna be the way. That's gonna be the way. Nice to meet you, Squanching Sam. That's going to be the way. Into 3. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put that on the plan. I'm going to put that on the plan. Nope. No, go away. Can I... So we get that and we go... Paste? Yeah. Paste. Is that going to that? What? Why is that broken? Excuse me? That's going to go there. And yeah, the water's going to go back there. Okay. Yep. So, yeah. Maybe 720 and 720. It could be 360 each. $360 and $360 water each. Hey, Hotline Rasmus! Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Yeah, so that splits into... That's going to be 4 rows of 4. That's perfect. That's handled. Hey, buddy, I'm good. Just wrapped night's stream. Finished... Oh, you finished Dark Souls 1? Nice! Good job. Yeah, those two, because, yeah, that'll all... Yes. We'll filter into tanks. That'll all filter into those. It's all going to be great. So many new followers. I know, it's great. That's really lovely. Get those over there like that. It's getting a bit more complex, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay. Acid Burn Blue, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Okay, so that's these ones done. Well, placed. Oh damn, that's some real throughput optimization. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to be successful, but I'm trying. Okay, how much space do these need? Going to be 2 rows of 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, even just 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's go 5. Let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that gives us room to expand later if we need to. But Quinn, so you found it. You found it. I finally put in a thing for the cursed frame to appear. I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Maybe I should have built this up higher so the forest could remain underneath. But I didn't, and here we are. Hydrate, I shall. Okay, I think that's enough space for these. Imagine how much harder this game would be if they calculated structural integrity. Oh, dude, iridium. It'd be a nightmare. The whole game would become an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmares. Okay, so we got that. This is the scrap processing. 1, 2, 3. If structural integrity was a thing in this game, I don't think anyone would ever get anything done. Ever. Bum, bum. Okay, that's the second stage. So, we have station. We have those 12. We have those 6. Tipping buildings would be funny. Oh man, it would be. Just imagine though, imagine if they had proper fluid dynamics and proper physics and structural integrity, and say you built a massive power plant with heaps of turbo fuel generators. One of the beams gives way. The whole facility comes crashing down. All that fuel starts spilling and ignites, and suddenly you have a massive inferno, like a hectare big. And rain? Oh, rain would be cool. Leaning tower of battery production. Leaning tower of pollution. Okay, so we need a lot of coal. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that noise. I hate that noise. Where is the nearest coal to here? Tee. That'd be a great game mod for the game as long as you don't install it mid-game. Install it mid-game and just watch as everything you've built crumbles and bursts into flames. Trains falling off tracks. Buildings collapsing. Oil everywhere. Coal everywhere. You have an easy fix to that wicked sound. I know, but it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, just a minor environmental catastrophe. No, not oil. I don't want oil. I know where the oil is. Where's the coal? Where is the nearest coal? I think it's here. I think here is the nearest coal node. Yeah, right there. And it's a pure one. Ooh, that's not going to give me enough. That's not going to give me enough, but the coal that's there, there's more than one? Ooh. Normal. Wait, there's 4 there? Oh, that one must be up on the ridge. Okay. Those, plus that, will be enough coal. That coal is currently being used, so that coal is not accessible. But that one, and those ones, will be enough. I just noticed the 40 in the title. You go, Gum. Yeah. Oh, construction. It already told me construction that had followed. Interesting. All right. I guess you could say structural integrity would really derail the train plans. Ha ha! It would. was asking how long you'd been at this run. Were you, Quinn? I'm so sorry, Quinn. I didn't realize... Wait, when did you ask me that? Because I could tell you. Oh, in your stream. I did answer in your stream. But this run is currently 470 hours. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all night. I'm glad. Right, so the coal is needed for those ones. I could make another train line to bring the coal over here. I know the 40 episodes also hints at it a little bit, but like, I streamed 2.5 hours, right? 40 by 2.5, that's 120. I've played this save file off stream a lot, just building pretty buildings and fixing infrastructure. It was so cold yesterday, my computer froze. My own fault, though, I left too many windows open. Puns are top shelf comedy. They sure are. This needs to be bauxite and water. I'm losing concentration. It's 9:30. I've been going for 2 hours and I'm losing concentration. Coal needs to go into these. How much coal? 120. 360. Good. So 2 lines of coal. Gastromatics. Hello, I just watched a YouTube video how they built this game. Then I came here. I need to try this game. If you like factory games, this is one of the best. Easily. Wish it was cold here. I wish it was cold here. Like, this, Satisfactory, and Factorio are the 2 best factory games available. There's other good ones, like Shapes 2. Shapes 2 is really good. And a few other small indie ones are also good. But the best, Satisfactory and Factorio. By far. And they're basically the same game, just one's in 2D isometric and the other is in full 3D. It's the only difference. Don't tell secrets in cornfields, too many ears. Yes. Factorio best 2D and Satisfactory best 3D. Yeah, pretty much. I was out late last night, decided to walk into a bar. It hurt. What kind of music do planets listen to? Go on. This doesn't have war, though. True. Cold? What is cold? It was 33°C today, and it's the very end of winter. Ugh. Neptunes? Atrocious. Atrocious, and I love it. Alright, so. The coal... In my first playthrough of this game... Gastromatics, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Have you tried Star Rupture? I have. Sorry, I haven't tried it, but I've looked into it and watched some streams of it and stuff. Honestly, the central conceit where every however many hours it is, the local sun erupts or ruptures and scorches the entire planet's surface. I think after a while, that would get really, really annoying. I think, because, okay, the best comparison is Astroneer. Early on in Astroneer's development, there were regular storms on every planet. During those storms, debris would be blown around, and anything that you left lying around on the ground would be blown away as well. It basically became a game of, okay, cool, storm's starting, go inside a habitat and just wait for the storm to be over. Cool, storm's over, we can go do stuff again. It didn't really add to the gameplay, and I think a lot of people who play Star Rupture are going to find that with that game as well. I think they're going to reach a point where they're just like, cool, yeah, great, I need to go stop playing the game for 2 minutes while the fireball erupts, and then I can go play the game again. I think that's what's going to happen with that game. Where do cats write notes? Ooh. Ooh. Hang on, where do cats write notes? Where do cats write notes? Any thoughts? Where do cats write notes? Where do cats write notes? No idea. Tell me. Probably it's a clumsy way of resetting the world, kind of. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I think it's going to get annoying more than interesting. Because it doesn't actually add to the gameplay. Scratch paper. Okay. On their paw pads. That's a good one too. Where is this bloomin' coal? Is it under that? Oh, it's under that. I don't have any bombs on me. There is this one. Well, the alert's really delayed for some reason. Oh. So that's normal coal. Oh, bugger off. Bugger off. Then we've got that one there. What's that? Is that normal? That's normal. And that one's normal. I need all three of these. Basically. Didn't get far enough to explore the underground caverns. I got scared, but if those are big, it might not be a big deal. That's pretty much what people ended up doing in Astroneer. People started building their bases entirely underground. Which is not what the devs wanted, because A, that completely negated the storms. Because if you spend all your time underground, you're never affected by them. But B, people were missing out on the surface. And that's neither of those is what they intended. They did like the smart tracks though. Can you explain what those are? I'm not I'm not across that. All right, I need to build bombs. Equipment workshop. Yeah, I need to build explosives so that I can get at that coal. Obelisk. Guess we'll build a bunch. The tracks run one way, but they intelligently move items from one place to another. In what way do they do it intelligently? So if you add a return, anything can get from anywhere to anywhere. Oh. Okay, can things move past other things on the belts? That should be enough explosives. Where's my detonator? No, you can get roadblocks. Okay. So, alright. How is that different to... I think I'd have to see it in action. Oh. Whoops. There we go. One way to put it is everything is an intelligent splitter. Okay. Interesting. And this is normal. Cool. So, mine. Mine now. 1, 2. And... oh, there is another one there. Ooh, this is going to provide all the coal I need. Oh, I need more portable miners. Okay. Get your hands on nukes yet? No, because you need aluminium stuff to get to them, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. But no, I haven't. Not yet. As a kid, I used to sing to my AC unit. It was my biggest fan. Ha ha ha. There was, oh, hello. Big bada boom. I have seen him in action. I have seen them in action. There's a great story I heard years ago. I don't know how much truth there was to it, but it really doesn't matter. A woman was talking about how she injured her hand, it was bleeding profusely, and her parents were nearby. She was at home, and she called out to her dad, "Dad, quick, call me an ambulance." And he said, "Okay, you're an ambulance." And they laughed and high-fived, and the mother is just there watching the daughter bleed out while the two of them high-five. It's like, what's wrong with you two? Call an ambulance. It's... That tickles me. Lily Dallas Multipass. Yeah, that's a good movie. I gotta rewatch that. This looks like a good spot for a station. It's funny if you do that while getting the phone. It's funny if you do that while getting the phone, or if it's not serious. Yeah. Is this enough space for a train station? Maybe not. Maybe I should... I'll bring the coal out here. I'll build the station here. I learned how to use a jackhammer one time. It was truly groundbreaking. Marvelous. Alright, I'm out of bad jokes. These aren't bad jokes. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as bad jokes. There's just people without senses of humour. Oh, could you not? Mate, could you not exist where I'm trying to build? Thank you. I keep thinking I should turn off creature hostility in this because it absolutely drives me bananas. I hate it. But at the same time, I feel like it might make the game too easy if there was no threat of attack. I don't know. The bard laughed, the tavern laughed, we all laughed, the table laughed, we killed the table, it was a great time. Silly mimics. Yeah, I've heard that one a couple of different ways. And it's a good joke. Train station. Platform there and there. When I did build down here originally, once I started needing coal over in my main factory, I had a truck drive up there. It took me a few times to figure out how to use the waypoint system for the truck so that it wouldn't just drive off the cliff into the water. That was a fun time. I'm in the process of making my own custom D&D campaign for my friends and myself, and I've added potion mimics. It's beautiful. Oh, that's evil. I love it. Never messed with trains in this game. I love the trains in this game. Love the trains in this game. Okay, that's going to be good. That's going to be big enough. Is the map the same in each run? Yes. Yeah, the map stays the same. The map stays the same. There are four starting locations. One of them is basically where I am down here. There's a starting location over here in the desert. There's a starting location sort of here-ish. Yeah, about there in the green forest. And then I think there's one over here as well. But it's the same map. I just made big conveyor belts. That's what I originally did in my old playthrough of this, but I wanted to do it with trains. And yeah, trains are good fun. Trains are good fun. I always found the ones hiding his helmets were the funniest. Helmets! Helmets! Oh my god. Yeah, Sam, Quinesta there. Quinesta is a forever DM. He is a fantastic DM as well. You should definitely go follow him. You should also go follow... So definitely go follow Quinn. Also go follow Bexplore. Because Bexplore is a big D&D player. And on some Sundays, when the whole crew is available, Bexplore hosts a D&D game that Quinn is DMing for. It's been going on for years, and just sitting back and listening to Quinn tell the story, set the scene, it's very engaging. A lot of people do Dungeons and Dragons on Twitch. Very few of them are as captivating as that group, or as captivating as Quinn is as a DM. So if you like Dungeons and Dragons, definitely go follow Quinn and follow Bex. Like, there have been sessions they've done where almost nothing of consequence actually happened. They all just talked. But because it was Quinn telling the story of this world he's created, it was just riveting. It's great. It's great. He's great. Go follow him. What am I doing? Conveyor belts. You deserve it, Quinn. And just so that it does the thing like it did for Bex, we'll do that one as well. Oh, I got 33 seconds. How dare. Spin-off of Meridia's Beacon from Skyrim. Hey, that's a fun one. A new hand touches the beak. Think you're making a suit of armor as a mimic? Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Those and carpets. Archways are also already mouths for when the wall is a mimic. Oh, that's mean. All right, well, this is for anybody else. Shout out to Quinesta. Some of the best moments from my TTRPG career involved no dice rolls whatsoever. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Also, the fact that Quinesta is a forever DM, it was very helpful for me the first time I ran a D&D game. Actually, the only time I've run a D&D game, to be fair. Because Quinn was one of my players, and everybody else in the game was also quite experienced in D&D, which made it really, really easy to do, because anytime I'm just like, hey guys, what would happen in this situation? And everyone had an answer for me. It was great. Collaborative storytelling at its best. We will run more. Yes. I need to get back to writing the next part of the story. I have an idea of how it's going to start, and I have an idea of where I want it to end, and I have an idea of things that could happen along the way to that end. I've just got to write the chunks of it, like the bulk of it. Okay, so let's go there. This one can go into here. Cool. Yeah, 4 inputs, 4 coal mines. That will supply all the coal we need for the time being, I think. But yeah, I know how I want the next bit to start. Try not to completely derail the final encounter next time. No. You do whatever. That was great. It was not the outcome I had planned or anticipated, and it was fantastic. Still fairly new to it all. My friends and I have wanted to run a campaign, but none of us know how to DM, so I decided I'd learn. That's great. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. I wanted to play and I wanted to DM, so I asked a lot of questions and I learnt how to DM. And it was some of the most fun I've ever had. Honestly, like DMing that game for that group of people was just phenomenal. Oh, did I build that too far away? You bastard. Alright, well, we're moving it back a little bit then. Right there. Would love to play D&D. You would, Garden? Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind then. I'm going to keep that in mind. I had so much fun setting it all up and going to specific players before the game and being like, okay, here's something that your character experienced well before the events of the game. Whether that's going to be relevant or not, guess we'll have to see. Want to get you into a game, Garden? I think we all talked about it at some point. Yeah. Is that close enough? Oh, it is. Beautiful. Alright, now I've just got to get that last one. Just got to get that last one hooked up. You really don't have to. I mean, Garden, you can't say to a group of people who enjoy D&D, man, I'd really like to play a game of D&D, and not expect them to turn around and go, okay. No rush, I still have zero idea how to play. That's fine. That's fine. The best part about it is the amount of freedom you have to make choices, and the creativity of actually forming a story is extremely satisfying. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Also, something that I loved about the game that I ran, there were things... I did it with some actual maps, some actual physical maps. It was all digital, but you know what I mean, like maps with a grid and everything, so that the players all had an idea of where they were, and the environment of that location was very important. But I had gotten those maps from D&D sources, right? So there were things on the map that I wasn't paying any attention to. And the group went, what's that? That looks really important. What does that do? Like, they found upstairs in one of the houses in the village that I set this in, they found a pentagram on the floor with skulls at each point. I hadn't intended on using that at all for it, but that ended up being a really good little set piece. Really, really good. Because, like, a member of the group was just like, hey, this looks really important. What the hell is this? Freedom and flavour is the best. I ran a game for my nephews last night and encouraged wacky ideas. The youngest decided his magic missile was a Nerf vortex. Oh yes, you were mentioning that on your stream. The skull crushing commenced. Yeah. That was all flying by the seat of my pants, Quinn, and I think it turned out pretty well. And there was another building that the group went to, and it was a building that I didn't necessarily want them going into, and so it's just like, okay, well, if they're determined to open this door, then I'll have a bunch of tough enemies burst out the door, tough fight, etc. One of the players just went, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stand in front of them and cast a cone of fire, and it just happened to wipe them all out in like one or two hits. Like, okay, I guess we're going inside. Felix and I messing with that circle was memorable. Yeah, that made such a great moment. That made such a great moment. Which may or may not be relevant to the next part of the story. But you didn't hear that from me. Oh, do you like the rug? I got it off an old friend of mine who said they had gotten it from someone named B.L.Z. Bub. A wonderful guy. Yeah. Derailing storylines makes for the best memories. Yeah, so Sam, the way I had planned the final fight in this one shot that I ran for the group is they were going to encounter this guy, the Duke. And the Duke had lost his family to a plague and had lost his mind, right? Just to set the scene. And as such, was trying to use some pretty dark magic to bring them back. I had planned the final fight. Everyone would, like, walk into the room that he was in. He would give his big, I'm actually not a bad guy speech, you know. You all would have done the same thing to rescue your family, kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. And the fight would commence. My idea for the fight was that he had a blood crystal, which was where he was deriving his power of trying to, like, absorb the dead to bring back his lost loved ones. And as the group fought him, he would hold the crystal, and that would give him +1 to all his stats. If somebody could knock that out of his hand, and they were holding it, they would get +1 to all their stats. However, every time they performed any action, it would pull 1 hit point from them, which was unblockable. So that was the trade-off. It made you stronger, but it drew your own blood to do it. And the plan was, once they got him down to, like, nearly dead, he'd fall to the floor, he'd summon in spirits, bring him back up to full health, the fight would continue, and it would look kind of unwinnable until the spirit of his dead wife would come in and basically, like, help them subdue him and then take him away, basically. What actually happened was the group went into the room. Quinn's character said, "Hey guys, keep him talking for a bit," and stayed out in the hallway. And no sooner had the Duke finished his big grandiose speech and was ready to fight, in walked Quinn, completely, perfectly disguised as the Duke's dead wife in the flesh, and, you know, caused him to understandably have a bit of a mental breakdown. There was a brief tussle. The bloodstone was knocked from his hand, but nobody picked it up. One of the players was like, "Hey, is he immune to sleep?" And it's like, well, look, he's pretty resistant to it, but I tell you what, if you could do a nat 20, it works. And they immediately rolled a nat 20. So he fell to the floor asleep. The the spirit of his wife actually did walk in and thanked everybody and took him away, basically. It was not how I planned that going. It was great. Okay, where's this rail line going to go? Oh, go away, you little buggers. Stop it, I'm trying to read. Favorite TTRPG memory was when my tin can fighter, heavy plate armor type, succeeded wildly on a sneak stealth check, and the dual-classed rogue, with magic to improve stealth, critically failed. That's great. That's great. Love that. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Okay, so I think if we have... INAP, good luck making industry. Thanks, Kenny. I'm going to be finishing up stream soon. I just realised what the time is. I think the train station to drop off the coal would be like here-ish. Well, it's not that far that the train needs to travel. Yeah. I think we'll have it here. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. Right here. Perfect. You gotta love when you give them impossible odds and they pull the hold my loot moment. Yeah. This is going to give it a bit of dimensionality. Alrighty, 'tis nearly midnight, so I shall away and initiate unconscious restoration procedures. Have a wonderful night, folks. Thanks, Quinn. Have a good one, mate. Thank you for the raid, and talk to you soon. Yeah, I should probably find somebody to raid myself, because I should go to bed. Or at least get ready to go to bed. Pretend to go to bed and just look at Instagram Reels for half an hour. Who can we raid? Oh, Books is live. Ooh, only helpful books, and she is doing Elden Ring Night Rain. Okay. We're gonna go raid Books. Speaking of, a bard walked into the tavern and claimed he could play the flute, but he was a liar. Ha ha ha. Love it. Okay. Everybody, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all the raids. We've got 4 raids tonight, I think. It was 4 or 4-ish. Thereabouts. It's been a good stream. It's been a good stream. Lots of chatting. Love it. I hope everyone else has had a lovely time. We're going to go raid Only Helpful Books. She's delightful. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.